was good. Get a chance to reevaluate ourselves, see what we can improve on, and yeah, it was good having a Saturday off, but I'm ready to play.
How tough was it for you just physically to get back as close as you can to 100% all that stuff?
That's really important. Bye week, you got to take time to really make sure you're eating the right way, you're recovering the right way, make sure your body gets back to 100% because, it's a long season, and we're going to need everybody. So I got to make sure that I'm doing my part and the O-line is doing their part and staying healthy.
How bad was your ankle in the Auburn game? It looked terrible on video when you got rolled up on.
Yeah, so, it's football, so you're going to play with pain. If you can't play with pain, you can't play. So, I'm just really thanking God that he allowed me to play that game. Yes, sir.
How much, just in terms of run game, did you guys focus on here over the last couple of weeks, improving?
We focus a pretty good amount, I want to say that's our main focus, even though it's one of our top focuses. But, overall we got to get better in all aspects of the game. And run game is, for sure, one of the top things that we really focused on this week.
You guys have been pretty banged up on the offensive line. Do you feel like you guys are the most healthy you've been in several weeks?
Yeah, I think that we are getting a lot of our guys back. I think everybody's practicing, so, that's a great sign. This week is going to be really important for us. Getting some guys back and working in some reps is going to be really good for us. So, the energy in the O-line room is that we're all just excited to finally, be a unit and be all as one.
Obviously, you played some with Michael last year at quarterback. Where have you seen maybe the biggest improvement from him as a young player?
I say his confidence. He's a lot more confident out there. I think in all aspects of Mike's game, has improved, especially, with this new offense. I think he's really going to excel. And even coming off of what he did last year, coming in as a freshman, a true freshman at that, into crazy environments, winning his games. And I'm just super excited to have him. And, it feels good because it feels like we have two quarterbacks that we can win with. So I'm super excited about that.
You talk about just finally getting everybody back for this week and everybody's practicing. But how hard has it been to get just cohesiveness on the offensive line with just the mix and matching you guys have had to do throughout the first part of the season?
Me personally, I feel like the cohesiveness isn't as big as a problem because we are all so close to each other. We all hang out. Whenever we're in meetings, we're asking questions, like we're asking guards questions about tackles so you understand the full scheme and so that we're all on the same page. And, communication is a big thing for us. So we try to emphasize communicating out there on the field, and I think that helps us all mesh together.
With Troy out for the year, how connected has he stayed to the team?
Oh, he's a huge part of the team still. His voice is very much heard. He's a captain. He's the captain of the O-line. His leadership skills and his care about us, overshines any injury, even if he's not there for practice, if he can't get in the game. When Troy talks, we listen. So that is our leader, sir.
You're working at Sept Center too. Have you played that before?
Yeah, I played that in high school. So I played in high school and a little bit my first year of college. And I'm getting really comfortable at it. I love center. I really just love offensive line, just getting to go attack guys and try to put somebody in the dirt. But yeah, I'm excited.
How much different has that been for you, I guess, making that move and kind of working at it while also playing right guard?
Like I said, we tried to learn all parts of the offense. All parts of the offense and especially the O-line. So it really has helped me in all other positions, in my guard positions and in my center. Now I have a complete understanding of, okay, I'm stepping like this at center so that when I step like this at guard, it fits together. You know what I'm saying?
Can you talk about the offensive line kind of building chemistry to where you're able to make that QB change smoothly?
I think it's my mindset is it doesn't matter who's in the backfield. Whoever's back there, we're protecting them, with 100% effort, whatever running back, whatever quarterback, because I think that, all levels, we have guys that we can win with, guys that we can win the biggest games with. I'm extremely confident in Mike, and I'm confident in our guys to keep him safe. It doesn't matter who's back there. It matters about what we do as an offensive line.
Febechi, what kind of impact do you think Mike Hawkins has on the run game?
Oh, I think he opens it up. John already opened it up, but I think his speed has opened it up a lot more. Mike's an explosive player. He's also a great thrower, too. So now you have to watch for even more. Yes, sir.
I know y'all had Troy go down earlier, but how do you feel like Jake's really stepped up into his role?
Jake has really stepped up, Obviously, coming in the summer, it was going to be a little bit of a learning curve in the beginning, but I was very happily surprised and almost a little bit shocked by his speed of, catching up to everything, With Troy down, we've been not putting stress on Jake, but, Jake has understood that, okay, I really got to step up, and he's for sure done that.